Hey guys, it's V, and I'm just hopping on really quickly because I wanted to speak to you guys. A lot of you are normally working or busy with family on a Monday, doing school run, etc. So I'm just hopping on now because there's a few things I want to say before we get into what's going to be May, the 5th month of the year. And I've got my group coaching session starting very soon, and so I'm really excited about that. And I just wanted to speak to a few of you because I know there's a lot of you out there that are in business. Hi Sandra, you're in business and you are feeling very fed up. You're in business and you're not seeing any results. Maybe you're in business and you feel like you're doing everything that you should be doing and you're still not getting what you want from your efforts in terms of marketing. Maybe you're doing everything you've been advised to do, everything that the webinars have told you to do, and you're not getting results yet. If that's you, I really want to encourage you this morning because sometimes I speak to people. Good morning, Asosa. Good morning, Damien. Sometimes I speak to people and I'll say to them, I can see that they're struggling. I can see, I'm a marketeer, I'm a consultant. This is what I've been trained to do. This is what I've studied to look out for. Gaps in marketing, opportunities for people to improve their marketing. Hey, Saz, how you doing? And so I'm very passionate about reaching out to people, and many of you on this call actually I've reached out to before, so thank you for joining and watching live. But for those of you that are watching the replay even, I just want to encourage you because this is the thing. I know when your marketing's not going great, okay? Even if you're a marketing expert, I can see by looking at your marketing if your brand and marketing's on point. I can see if your social media is not as great as you claim it is. I can see if you're not doing tactics that will get you your customers, and I can see why your customers aren't coming to you. I can look at your literature and your posts on social media, and I can watch even your videos and see that you haven't got a clue. And this is not in any way to be criticizing anyone, but I just want to reach out to you because I feel like sometimes I'll say to people, how's it going? Do you need help? Do you need any advice? Remember you can ask me. And people will actually turn around and say, no, it's great. I'm good. It's great. I'm just good. Everything's fine. I'll get there. And I want to encourage you, if you are someone whose mindset is I'll get there, you're going to find it very difficult getting there on your own. Okay, unless you've got resources or people or a support network of people that are going to become your foot soldiers and help you to distribute your message and support you in sharing your posts when you need them to. And unless you've got a really good solid marketing plan and enough resources to deliver that, getting there is going to take you a while. Because if you haven't already gathered, we are now in April. And getting there isn't going to be good enough if you're serious about your business. In fact, this is the reason why a lot of businesses fail, because they think that they can do it on their own. They are too proud to ask for help, or they'll say they don't have the budget to invest in their marketing. And so I just want to give you a few pointers on some things you may have already considered that I feel you really should be considering if you haven't already. And the first thing is your mindset. Okay, your mindset needs to believe and understand that you can do anything in your business. Okay, if you're in business and you want to do well in your business, you have to have that self-belief, because if you don't believe in your product or service, nobody else is going to. All right, so you first of all have to have self-belief. You have to have researched your idea. You have to genuinely believe in what it is you're doing. Okay, and the second thing you want to do is you need to have the right attitude. So that means not being, stingy with money. Not saying, oh, I've got the stock here, it's all here ready to go, but I haven't got the money to market it. Because that doesn't make any business sense. Why would you have goods, products and services that you can sell, but you don't want to spend money to promote it? That makes no sense at all. For those of you that are watching me for the first time, I welcome you to this live stream. I'm V Roberts of insight2marketing.com, and I've been in the industry for 20 plus years, advising and growing businesses successfully using a range of online and offline tactics. And I've just covered off 2 points. First one is mindset. You need to have the right mindset. You need to have done your research. You also need to have bared in mind that with the right attitude, you can do everything. You can do anything you apply yourself to. You need to have budget. You can't be saying that you're in business and you don't want to spend money on marketing. And if that's you and you're watching this live, seriously, you need to rethink that one. Because if you're doing marketing and you don't want to spend money on doing a range of marketing tactics, and you are stuck on social media and you're stuck on doing videos and you're expecting your business to boom, I want to give you a reality check this morning. Okay, social media alone and videos alone are not going to cut it. Okay, especially if you're new in business. You know, we see lots of celebs, we see lots of people that have been in business for years on Instagram with their 10K plus genuine followers who are ready to buy. You know, they've got a captive audience there. But if you're new to business and you are not using a number of different channels for your marketing, or your brand isn't as slick as it should be, but you're expecting people to flock to you and you're expecting family and friends to support you, I just want to give you a reality check this morning. Your mindset will need to change on that one. All right, because actually the reality of it is, no matter how brilliant your business is, no matter how nice your office looks, no matter how great your programs are or how many great speakers you've got at your event, you're going to need to invest money in your marketing. Okay, you're going to need to invest money in your marketing. It's not going to come easy. It's going to be, hard work. And, hard work, smart work, whatever you want to call it, you're going to need to invest time and or money to make this thing work. And I've actually, as I said, I'm starting my group coaching program. We're having our first call tomorrow, and I do group coaching every few months. And actually my next intake after tomorrow is not going to be till September. But I have to say I'm slightly concerned with the amount of business owners and that I see that feel that they are doing the right things, and they're very stuck in their way. And that's fine. I can't reach out to everyone. You can't force a horse to drink water. But what I would say to you is, you've got to be welcome to receive information, not just from the free webinars and not just from the events. I've actually spotted on Facebook, just through doing a little bit of browsing as you do, people that are attending very high profile events but don't want to spend money on their marketing. They'd rather sit in a room with lots of high flyers and then be posting on Facebook for people to share their posts and support their event and be tagging everyone in their events as a way of free promotion for their events. But they are in events which cost, £60+ a ticket. That £60 that you're spending on those events, let me just say to you now, you could be putting into your marketing. You could be spending on promotion. You could be spending on advertising. You could even be spending on a promotional team to do the legwork for you. So let's start thinking smarter about what we're doing when it comes to marketing. Your mindset is important. You need to remember that things are not going to come easy. You will need to put time and money into it. And also, do you believe in your product? Do you believe in your service? Because if you don't, that will be why the passion isn't there. And that will be why the money isn't there, quite frankly. Because if you're in a business and you aren't prepared to spend money on your business ideas, to research, to recruit, to promote, that's concerning. Okay? Let me know if you guys are understanding or if you've even got any questions on this. That's concerning to me because, as I said, being in business is more than just having a really good product or service. You've got to be prepared to spend some money or some time. And a lot of us are on social media, daily. We are effortlessly posting in groups. We are effortlessly, having conversations and commenting and sharing rubbish, quite frankly. But what are you doing for your business? Who are you connecting with? I'm asking you this question. And if anyone wants to answer, you are spending lots of time on social media and getting results, great. But I want to know, who are you actually connecting with? You're posting all these images, you're posting all these quotes, but you don't have money for marketing and you don't have money to improve your brand. You're going to all these events and you're lapping up all of this brilliant information, but what are you doing to actually take action? Are you even taking action? Because I have many conversations with people and, some of you might understand what I'm saying on this call. You want to, your passion's there, you want to do it. But your mindset isn't right. For some reason, you don't want to part with cash for your leaflets. For some reason, you'd rather put a post on Facebook and tag 91 people rather than actually spend money to do an advert, or rather than actually write a press release to get some local or regional press attention. You'd much rather download every single free webinar and every single ebook going to try and teach yourself, but then unfortunately you don't take action. And I'm prompted to do this video today because, as I said, I've just gone on Facebook and I've seen many individuals, doing their thing. And again, this is not a criticism. It is not. Because remember, I'm also a small business owner. So I know where many of you are coming from. But you've got to be prepared to spend money. You cannot expect your business to grow and for people to attend all your events if you're not willing to spend money. Come on, guys. Let's get serious. You know, I'm not trying to convince you out here. At the end of the day, it's your business. You know what you can do and you know what you can't. But if you're spending money on an event that costs £60+ you know, in the Shard or in, you know, a posh restaurant, but you can't afford to spend money on your marketing, you need to check yourself. Yeah, you really do need to check yourself, because at the end of the day, that's flagging up a red flag to me that actually you haven't got a plan at all. You're just trying to kind of go with the flow. So just to sort of say to you guys and encourage you, you know, it's not a telling off, but if you're in business and you haven't yet thought about your resources, how much budget have you got? How much can you afford to spend? How much do you want to spend? How much are you willing to spend on your brand development and your marketing? Because, you know, as I said, you've got to want to spend something. Big brands that we see out here, you know, Sainsbury's, TK Maxx, you know, Selfridges and Co. These are brands that have been around for years. They don't really need to advertise because they've been established for a while. They've got their followers, you know, on social media. They're doing a great job. Their email's great. They've got their press that they need. Occasionally they might pay to do some advertising, but they're set up fine. But if you're new in business, don't copy what you're seeing out there that established businesses are doing. You need to apply your own tactics that will actually get you results. Hey, Carice. Hey, Cowpish. How you doing? So, yeah, just talking there about some pointers. The first thing I mentioned was mindset. You've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be willing to spend money or willing to understand that marketing is an investment. It's not a cost. If you're looking at marketing as a cost, then I think you need to rethink that one. All right, and don't be too proud to ask for help. You know, if someone asks you, me or someone else, you know, how's it going? Don't lie and say it's going well and I'll get there, you know, and it's going to be a struggle, but we'll do it. Because actually that is telling me, just through the use of your language, that you are struggling. You know, that's telling me that you are struggling. And as I said, I can look at accounts, I can look at profiles, I can even look at your marketing activity behind the scenes and see, you know, by doing my own research, who needs help. And the reason I'm doing this video is because if you need help and you haven't yet spoken to me or you haven't yet spoken to a marketing advisor, and if you are that person that is, you know, not wanting to spend money and you're always doing everything free and you're expecting your business to boom, please do ask for help. Honestly, it's not going to boom by itself. You're going to need to spend money. And posting nice pictures of your products and services alone is not going to cut it. Yeah, so this is a reality check for you this morning, and I know someone on this call needs to hear this. You're going to need to spend money. You're going to need to not buy that handbag or not go to that fancy restaurant, and you're going to need to invest money, because if you invest in your marketing, you will see, if you do it right, that you will yield return on investment. Yeah, you will see it. This is how the bigger brands that you see now that may be competing with you or that you may be in the same industry in, this is how they started. They had to invest money. Yeah. I started my business on less than £100. Good morning, Yvonne. I started my business on less than £100. I know exactly what it's like. I had 3 children, 2 children at the time and 1 on the way. Okay, I started my business on less than £100. Some of you spend more than £100 on food shopping every week. Reality check. Yeah? I started my business on less than £100. Some of you spend more than £100 on shoes and handbags. Reality check. Okay, so when I'm saying to you that you need to invest time and money in your business, I'm not even just talking about, you know, having a set budget. I'm talking about you rethinking how you spend your money. What are you spending money on that you really don't need to be spending money on? What can you cut back on? Because there's probably a lot of things that you can cut back on. That Gucci scarf, those Burberry shoes, the Michael Kors bags that you're buying. You can cut back on those things if you really want to invest in your business. Yeah? And if you don't want to, then you need to rethink why you're even in business, because nothing will happen in terms of growth without you investing in your marketing. And if your brand is not saying on 1s and 2s, I will tell you now as well that it's something you need to look at, because people will not spend money on a brand that looks sloppy and shabby. Yeah? Homemade logos are great when you just started out, but by year 1, year 2, you really want to be looking at something slicker. You really want to be investing in a logo that is meaningful, that you've probably paid to get someone to do for you. Yeah, because many of you watching this video right now are in business. Hi Troy, how you doing? Successful businesses are still investing in their marketing. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. You know, some of us will jump onto, hey Charmaine, some of us will jump onto social media, you know, we'll post, we'll do our group chat, you know, we'll do our membership calls, and, you know, we're going into all the groups that we think are where our customers are, and we're posting, and we're sharing, and we're motivating, but where are your sales? I'm asking you, where are your sales? If you're not getting sales from what you're doing, and you're not making connections, and you're not getting inquiries, and you are still struggling for sales and inquiries, then you need to rethink your marketing. Because as I said yesterday, sometimes we can do the wrong things consistently. And I'm not an expert in what has to be done and what can be done. I will only give recommendation based on my 20 plus years in the industry and based on what I know can work. And what I know can't work is not being willing to spend money on your marketing. And not being willing to recognize that you need to drop some of the things you're doing to get serious. You can't be serious in marketing or pushing your business if you don't want to spend a penny, because that's tight. I'm sorry, I'm being real, that's tight. Yeah, I was someone who actually didn't even want to spend £100 on my business when I started it up many moons ago. But trust me, I learned a lesson. Yeah, I'd been spending money on corporate clients, global clients, £250,000 doing international campaigns, £200,000 doing national healthcare campaigns, government campaigns, doing outdoor billboards, you name it. I've done it. And I've spent money easily. But when it came to my money, no. I didn't want to do that. Yeah? I did not want to do that. Thank you, Troy. And I know for many of us, we don't want to do it. And why do I know that? Because I was that person. That's why I'm telling you from the heart. It's time you stop it. Yeah? You're doing the fancy holidays. You're doing all this thing for image. Things that people don't even really care about, to be honest. Your customers don't care about the fancy holidays and the handbags that you can take pictures of and put on Instagram. They don't care about that. They want to know how you can help them. Okay? And if you're not spending money to tell them how you can help them, or if you're not doing the right tactics even to tell them how you can help them, you will not see results as quick as you want to, and then you're going to become frustrated. All right? Hey, Charmaine, how you doing? You're going to become frustrated. And, it's a number of things, but this is a common thing I'm seeing. And to be really brutally honest with you, I only like to work with serious business owners. And in fact, I've had someone approach me this week, last week actually, before the bank holiday, to ask me to join my group marketing program. And I told her straight, I asked her a series of questions, and I did politely say no, because I can see she's not ready yet. If you're ready to work on your marketing, then I'm ready to work with you. But if you're not ready, then please don't worry about my services, because I'm only here for serious business owners. People that when I suggest can do, really good things to bring up their business and grow their business and attract the right customers and speak correctly in the right places, and get speaking gigs and do events that are going to be sold out. I only want to hear from people that are willing to spend money to do that. And if you're not willing to spend money, then you better have the time. Okay, time and money is critical in your business growth, because even if you have got £500 a month, but you don't have the time to apply it, and you don't have the time to, distribute your information and be present in the right places, then again, that is a waste of your time and mine. So just, I want to encourage you, seriously, it's so important to me that you guys get this. A lot of the people that are watching this video, even if you're watching it on the replay, will be able to relate. Because as I said, I started my business on less than £100. Some of you are spending that on drinks every weekend. Some of you have probably spent more than that on Easter eggs. Yeah? So think about it. Think about how you are spending your money in your business. Look at what you've done. I'm about to start my 5-day challenge this week. Today, in fact. And I'm going to be working with a fabulous group of people that I know are serious. Yeah? You need to think about what you're doing. That's all I can say, because I can see when I speak to people on Instagram that have reached out to me, over a year ago, and I message them on the DM and I say, how are things going, and it's not for work, honestly. It's for me to actually see how people are doing. A lot of people don't even buy from me, and I'm still checking in how they're doing. It's part of my service, my commitment to serving others and giving free advice also. Yeah. And sometimes I'll say to people, how you doing? And I can see they haven't posted, they haven't shared, they haven't written, they haven't sold in months. And they will comfortably say to me, doing really well, thanks. Maybe that's their way of telling me to go away. I'm happy to go away. Honestly, because I'm serious about serious business owners and I'm committed. But if you're not serious and I say to you, how's your business going? And you tell me it's going well, and I can see on the face of it, it's really not doing as well as you think on the face of it. actually that's what counts. Even if behind the scenes you are smashing up your sales and doing really well, it's what your customers are perceiving. It's what your potential clients are perceiving. So if this is you and you're doing really well, and on the front of it your social media is showing that you're not doing so great, or you're not active on platforms, you're not going to events, you're not showing up, you're not promoting, you're not sharing, or you're not adding any value, then again I would think about that, because the online presence is important, and so is the offline presence. I'm going to say that again. Your online presence is as important as your offline presence. So that means even if you are posting on online platforms, social media, you're doing an email every week even, you still need to be showing up as a brand offline. Okay? And, I'm going to round up now, but I just felt compelled to come on and say this, because when I reach out to people, I only reach out because I'm genuinely wanting to know how someone's doing. I don't need to beg for clients, okay? I'm not hungry like that. And if I was, honestly, I'd go and do some contract work. I only reach out to people who I feel I could help grow their business. And if you're on this call and you're watching this and you've ever spoken to me or you've ever worked with me, you will know when I speak to you, I offer sound advice every time. And it's not for me to tell you what to implement. It's for you to make the right decisions. If I suggest that you need to spend money on something, then take that as credible advice. But if you don't want to spend it, that's your business. Because it's your business. It's not my business. Okay? It is your business. So think about how you're spending your money. Think about how you're spending your time. Look at your mindset. Are you actually in the right place right now to even be working on your business? Because if you're not wanting to spend time and money on your business, to develop ideas, to spend money doing promotion, to organize a plan, to get you more focused and give you the clarity that you need, then perhaps you need to rethink what you're doing. Yeah? And that's why I hopped on this video this morning. If you're not feeling that fire when you wake up to get on and do something in your business, to serve someone, to call a customer, to follow up, to look at your data, then just look at what you're doing. Yeah, look at what you're doing, because sometimes we start business ideas because we feel they're great, or we'll mimic what someone else is doing because we feel like it's a money spinner. And the reality check for you is, if you are not passionate and genuinely passionate about your idea, you won't want to work on it. You won't want to work on it. You might have that fire in the beginning, but after a while, that fire will go. After a while, you will feel fed up. You will wonder why you even started. You will not want to spend a penny on the idea because you know that actually it's not even what you want to do. Okay? So, truth be told this morning, because I've even started ideas that my heart wasn't in it and I just stopped. My mindset was not right. You've got to have the right mindset. You've got to have the right mindset, the right people around you. You've got to have budget and time. Okay? Okay. Hi, Lawrence. How are you doing? Good morning to you. I hope you're well. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions for me on marketing or marketing planning, feel free to hop on. Again, if you're watching this and you do need support, I run a membership group, which is the Action Takers group. It's a marketing group. You're more than welcome to join us for just £27 a month. There's no contract or tie-ins. You can always come and dip your toe in and see how you find it. But honestly, if you're watching this and you're stuck on marketing, maybe you can't afford, and you genuinely can't afford for various reasons, to invest. But you need to look at that. You need to look at why it is you can't afford. You need to look at why it is that your mind is even telling you can't afford. Because if you tell yourself that you can't afford to do something, or if you tell yourself that you can't do something, the outcome will be that you won't be able to do it because you've already talked yourself out of it. So your mindset is important. Your attitude is important. The allocation of your resources is important. Okay? I'm going to go now, and I'm wishing you all an amazing Bank Holiday Monday. And yes, I'm looking forward to doing my 5-day challenge this week and working with my group coaching clients. I've had a super Easter, Lawrence. Thank you so much. I was actually talking about your what's it called? I was talking about your products and services with a lady called Nicole, who does exactly the same as you, at a lunch last week, and I was actually bigging you up to her. So do feel free to post that link, Lawrence. You're doing amazing things. Troy, thank you so much. Troy, you're abroad, aren't you? I think you're watching this from international. If you're not, apologies, but do let me know where you're watching from. But yeah, it's not to, as I said, sometimes I can come across very passionate and overly passionate, and I don't mean to come across in that way. It's just that I know, because I've been there and I know what it's like. Some of us have got lots of bills to pay. Some of us have got kids we need to feed. Some of us have got, debt we need to clear. But if you're running a business and you're in debt, then you need to look at how you can, organize your money and organize yourself to ensure that you can fund your business, that you can invest in your marketing. And if you can't afford to invest in your marketing, then just be realistic and manage your own expectations. Without any investment, you will not get the results. Without investing your time, you will not see much impact. So you will get the biggest amount of impact and the biggest amount of results if you are prepared to invest your time and money. All right, so be prepared to invest your time and money if you want to see results. All right, and that's where I'm going to leave it. If you want to see results, be prepared to spend time and money. Oh, excellent. Watching from Barbados. Yes, I'll be there soon. I'll DM you and let you know. I'm going to be there very soon. Guys, I'll speak to you soon. Have a super bank holiday. Ask I2M. Bye.